Hey guys, I know with Christmas coming right around the corner, I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to make stickers. I've been doing this for a couple months now on Etsy, and I think I have it somewhat figured out, and the barrier to entry is so low that it's super easy to do even as a one-off for a Christmas gift, so I wanted to show you how I go about doing it. So these are a couple different examples. We have everything from just regular waterproof stickers to things like foil with star foil on top, or even just regular foil as well. So these are some of the designs that I have from Etsy, but I'm going to jump over into a program now, show you what size I use and how I go about printing, and then the materials that I use from there. So for the designs themselves, I personally work in 1000 by 1000 with 300 pixels per inch. So my stickers are all designed around a 3-inch mindset. And then I export them into a program for, I have a Sizer Juliet that will do like the auto cutting out. But we're going to assume that you don't have that, you don't have a Cricut. You are just going to be printing these out from your regular printer and then cutting them out by hand. So what you want to do is create an 8.5 by 11, and you're going to want to put as many possible stickers as you can on your sheet, just to make sure that you're making good use of the materials that you have. So here's an example of my no bully sticker that I made, and you want to leave a decent amount of space between so that when you're cutting it out you can leave that white border. There are some people that like to try to cut right up to their line work, but when you're using scissors and doing it by hand, that's really hard to do, and a lot of times it actually makes it look worse. So you can try it if you want to. I highly recommend leaving a white border behind it. So once you have this, you are going to want to print it out on your printer. Most of the sticker paper that exists, they highly recommend that you print on photo paper glossy as your setting with a high effect, whatever you want to call it, like what style is high instead of standard. So let's move into materials so you can make your decision on that. Okay, so for the main stickers that I use from QYH, I use their printable vinyl sticker paper in matte. This is just the one that I'm most comfy with. It is pretty good. There are sometimes that it gets a little stuck in the printer and you can get ink smears, but overall the quality has been great on this. I don't think the price is too bad. I think it's like $18 for a pack of 50, but I think it's worth it for these. And then the other option you can grab, I don't remember the exact name for this, but I will have the Amazon link in the description. There is a hollow foil sticker that I use sometimes. These are really cool when they work. The problem is if you get your little grubby fingers on it like I have, or any air bubble at all can really ruin a sticker. On the other ones, if there's an air bubble, sometimes you can kind of push it and you'll smear it and you won't be able to see it. This, you will notice every imperfection that has ever existed. So yeah, I love and hate working with foil, but yeah, links will be in the description for that because I don't remember the name of this one. Next up is the most important thing in my opinion. This is going to be your clear laminate adhesive. This is essentially a giant transparent sticker, and this goes over the top of your sticker to protect it, give it durability, as well as waterproofing. So I use the Avery self-adhesive laminating sheets. I'm going to hate these. These are really good. They're thick, they're durable. My problem is it's like $20 for a pack of 50, and I get air bubbles in them all the time. I'm not a big fan of them. There's a cheaper alternative that I'll link in the comments or in the description that I used before these. These just got recommended to me and they're the best. So I tried them, not a fan. I'm going back to my cheap ones. It's a little bit thinner material, but it still is just as good at waterproofing, and I don't get as many air bubbles. So to laminate them, it's super simple. All you would do is you would peel up the corner of this, you would stick it onto the corner, and then, whoop, sorry, dropping stuff. And then you can use a credit card, whatever. What I normally do is I'll peel back about 3 inches. So I'll have this corner open. I put that at the corner of my paper. I would then place my squeegee here, if you guys can see this. And then with this hand, I'm peeling from under while sliding across so that there's not any air bubbles that get in. Afterwards, you're going to end up with something like this, which you can tell I already messed up my recording once today. You're going to get a sticker sheet that has this clear sticker over the top. So you guys can see there's this extra bit. So just take your scissors. You're going to want to cut around one of yours. So I'm going to do my little Bulbasaur here. And I normally like to cut out like the giant shape first. And then you come back in and you're going to do your detailed work of getting it nice and close, leaving that typical line that you'll see. There's a cat hair in this sticker that I'm working on. I love my cats to death, but I will tell you, having animals and owning any form of sticker business, or shipping for that matter, not a great life decision. There's cat hair everywhere, and I don't know how to stop. Okay, and there we go. It is literally that simple. Is there anything else that I think is important to tell you? I guess not. If you have any questions, let me know. And I hope that you enjoy the hobby. Yeah, that's it. All right, later, guys.